Mike Courier here for your Bridge City Fight Shop Technique of the Week. This week we got Shaun, Hong Kong Shaun, back in the house. I'm not even going to try to say his last name, it's hard. Back in the house for a no-gi technique. He's got a really cool knee bar entry coming off of De La Riva to X guard, and it's pretty great, so check it out. Probably not realistic, but that was cool though. Cool shit. That was a quick angle.
Okay guys, I'm going to show you the knee bar off of the X guard variation that I like. And we're going to start from De La Riva position.
Cool.
So off of this De La Riva position, I like to grab the ankle, and my inside foot is now going to extend my partner just like this, okay? Once I extend, I'm going to find that inside hook, and I'm going to use that as I release my De La Riva. As I release, I'm going to scoot in with that hook that I made, and I'm going to go straight to X guard from here, okay? So if you want to turn, so you see the X guard right here. Now I'm going to stretch my partner, and I'm going to grab the tricep or the wrist, okay? Whatever is most available. And from here, I'm going to stay on my side to get this underhook, okay? I'm going to secure the knee, and I'm going to let my partner square back up just like this, as he would, okay? Now from here, I'm just going to go from the regular X to the shin on shin X, reverse X guard, okay? Off of here, I'm going to extend, and this time, both hands on the knee to lift, okay? I'm going to lift with my hook, and I'm going to slide his leg down to my armpit, like here, okay? Controlling the knee, and I'm going to shoot my hips up for the knee bar. Now I can go either way to finish the knee bar. I typically like to go to this side, okay? Just because I feel like it's more tighter. But if we go back, we can also finish on this side here, just making sure that your knees are pinched, elbows glued to your ribs, and you're just gonna extend from here.
Cool, let's go one more time through.
Yep. So off of the De La Riva, push, hook, and pull. Stretch to get the tricep or the wrist. And go underhook right here, right away. Securing the knee, I'm gonna switch to the regular X to the reverse X as he postures back up, okay? Now I'm gonna go both hands on the knee, lift with both hooks and my hand. Shoot my hips so his leg slides on my armpit, and then capture the knee bar right here, okay? Now I'm just gonna hip in, just like that.
I love this. I think that oftentimes that X guard is underutilized in no-gi. We tend to rely on the grips for it, and you don't really need to. I think that
sure.
The movement is key though. I think with a grip, I can grab the pants, I can direct where my opponent's gonna be. With no-gi, I gotta do a lot more of moving myself, right? Same as in the last technique. It's a lot of moving ourselves and not trying to force a bigger guy or a guy in general to do what he doesn't want to do, right? Sure. Everything's reactionary. And so playing the De La Riva to the X guard is one of my favorite things to do, because we're giving ourselves the space, for one, with this leg. For two, oftentimes, this leg, once the De La Riva's cleared and you step through, the guy wants to crowd you anyway, right? So you move your leg, you stretch me out, right? It switches. This controls the range this way. You got to push, pull tension on the legs. As this steps through, I want to crowd, right? I want to get my base in here. The X guard comes into play from here. Now it's all a balance game, right? You got to understand that when I am squatted down low, my legs are heavy. If you transfer my weight to one leg, this leg becomes light, right? So all of this sweeping, I guess, kind of sweep attempts is not for the sweep, it's for the weight distribution.
Off balancing you.
Right. So you get me to post, right? Right now I've got my 140 pounds on 2 posts. My hands go down, my weight gets lighter on my feet. They have to, right? Now you can manipulate me how you need to. So you're gonna switch to that underhook and let me resettle, all right? But you're keeping the control, everything, right? You're always letting the guy get back to where he kind of wants to be anyway, right? And giving him some success, kind of, right?
But it's almost like working with your opponent's natural reactions and how he's gonna go. So the natural reaction is for him to posture up anyways, you know, and do maybe like a back step, but I'm just gonna switch right away.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love playing off that, right? I mean, I think when we first do jiu-jitsu, we learn to exploit the flaws in our opponent's game.
Yeah.
And as we get better at jiu-jitsu, we've got to expect our opponent to do the right things.
Sure.
And plan our techniques based off of, not a mistake, but off of the correct motion,
Yeah.
right? Once I'm here with the Shin on Shin X, I'm in deep waters. I mean, I have very few options. I'm not going to clear this because your push-pull control on the outside and inside of my leg is just too strong, right? All you have to do is get my hands on the ground, which is easy, right? You've got control of the knee. You can dump me back if you wanted to for some odd reason, but all it is moving your body a little bit, gets me to plant, and now we're going for the ride, right? Now that elevation becomes easy because my weight has distributed from my feet to my feet and my hands, right?
Sure.
So now I'm light.
Yeah.
And the cool thing this here is as you go for that knee bar, you're going right to under the armpit.
Yep.
That leaves your left arm totally free to control my free leg.
Sure.
Which is a huge, huge issue with leg locks, right? People get so fixated on the leg that's in danger, they don't control the free leg. Well, the free leg is the control piece. So you can control it with your left arm, right? The knee bar comes on under the armpit, super deep already, and this is pretty tough to escape from. Normally I would try to pry the legs, or I would square up and get butt to butt. Not gonna happen from here, right?
Everything's nice and tight here.
Yeah. Lots of cool entries from there, guys. Doesn't have to be to the knee bar. Doesn't have to be exactly like this. Give this a shot. Play with those different variations of the open guard and get into the leg entries you want to get into and play with it from there. Cool?
Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time.
I'm so very with you on the toe hold. Yeah, like I know the technique of it, right? Like you've done it, but it's not something I've ever been able to like up and catch and right. You pick up all three that's how
Just like,